All right, we are back. Let's see, what should I continue with? Okay, so yesterday okay, let's see what should we continue with today. Yesterday I finished the toilet. Well, it's not finished actually. Hey heads, how are you? Let me activate the speaker bot. Okay, now I think it works. So yesterday I finished the bathroom. I mean, not the bathroom, the toilet. Actually, it's not finished yet. And I see that maybe the lower part is a little bit too thick. Might change that a little bit. The sink looking pretty nice.
Sofa monster.
We need to make a toilet monster and a sofa monster. I will definitely want to get this use these 3D models to make some funny animation, like opening the lid, and like that'll be cool. um let's see. Yep, I think it's time to continue uh with the toilet. I think I need to just finish it up. It feels like might be too thick on the sides here. I kind of want to change it a little bit, but for now I'm just gonna add the little metal thing, and I will add the little tube, the water tube that goes behind it. I think that will be a nice detail. Yeah, and I also kind of want to work on the curtain. Like, yeah, I want to make this look super cool since we have so many of them. Also, like the fabric material and everything, I found a super cool tutorial on how to make fabric in Unreal to like make it feel like actually super nice. um but yeah, let's keep on going. The umbrella, I'm coming back to the umbrella eventually. Not now, not now, because that's gonna take a little bit. um so yeah, I think I'm just gonna add some little detail to this toilet. Let's see. Oh, there you go. Open with. Um, Autodesk. Maya. Wait. There's something weird with this. Yeah, why? Just. Where's the executable? Well, okay. Yeah, another way to do it is just to open the program and open the file
How
from the.
many items are left? Do you have a list or something?
Not really, head. Not really. Um, there are just um, Yeah, I don't have a list. I kind of go with the just for example here. I think this area looks pretty nice. It just needs like a cable to the machine. Um, Needs some like rework on some areas, but I think this area is pretty much done. I need a retexture here, and this area is pretty much done, but I need another sign that says open and close. So that's what I think. I just go like I just go to the little areas and I see like, well, I think it's good enough. I think there's enough detail to make it feel believable. And this little door holder right here, I need to actually make something here. So yeah, little things like that.
Are
Uh,
you building any items or is everything prefab?
oh no, everything I made myself. That's
Yo,
the
this looks crazy.
I appreciate it. I
Looks really good, good job.
I appreciate it so much. This is actually the first environment I made myself. I modeled everything you see here. Obviously not the Unreal Engine character, right? It's the default one. But everything you see here I modeled from scratch using Maya, and I texture it in Substance Painter. This hamburger that you see, I actually took the pictures of that bread and that meat, and everything I modeled. You can see the live streams. I'm trying to make a live stream on everything. This word Litzer jukebox took me 3 weeks to make. This is the only prop that I don't have on video. I didn't stream this because I was just very rusty on
At
modeling.
Unreal Noob Dev, everything is on live streams.
At Unreal Noob
Any level
Dev.
of details?
Any level of details? Not yet. I need to make LODs for sure. I'm trying to use the LOD tool in Unreal, but it only works for closed meshes. There's in modeling, there's like this super cool tool called um, LOD Manager, I think it is, and it creates like automatic level of detail for your assets, but they need to be closed assets. For example, I don't think it will work for everything in the scene. uh, but yeah, these word leads are like you can even get to see like the text on the thing. Let me see, let me get closer. I think we lost some resolution with the textures because maybe the texture streaming pool is too much. But yeah, this grill I want to rework and I need to optimize it. Oh yeah, I think we lost some texture resolution. Um, maybe maybe I need to open it up again. So yeah, this is like the first environment I actually are trying to make from scratch. I'm not trying to use any Quixel assets or any models. Obviously, when it comes to textures, oops, we have some glitching. You see, like this is a something that happens to the scene. It has to do with this light right here, which I don't understand. Like the attenuation radius gets messed up. So if I turn that light off, the problem goes away. I really need to ask for help with that stuff in the forums or something. Now it's gone. You see like this attenuation radius, it doesn't want to intersect with the other one. Also, nanite meshes don't like to be shaded with ray tracing. They have weird shading.
Hello, hello.
Hey Nuclear, how are you? Um, yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm trying to finish this environment by the end of the month. With I don't think I will be able to, at least to remodel. I mean model everything. So here I have a drawer, safe box, telephone lamp, nice desk, a nice chair. I want this to be like a drawer, like a wooden drawer, some kind of fancy vintage um, trash can. I want a plant right here, and I want this to be like wooden, like a different floor and a different door. So this office will be very nice. And then the kitchen will be pretty crazy. This is just block out meshes with some textures, but I want to make it so super nice. This is like an in between blockout and actually finished mesh, but it's time to continue. I want to add extractors, ventilators, everything. So, and make a little bit the whole building a little bit more round, like the corners round, windows, um, stuff like that. Maybe I will add a ceiling. I'm not sure. I kind of like it like this, but I might add a ceiling in the especially. I need to think about the ceiling actually, because I've seen some very cool ceilings in the reference videos.
Are you going to use trim sheets in this project somewhere?
Yeah, I do need to use trim sheets. I want to
I'm
use.
very excited to see more.
Yeah, I that's the part of optimization. For example, this counter, it's pretty bad. Like you see, it's super sharp on the edges, super poorly mapped right here. We have some big issues right there. But here I want to use trim sheets. I want to make the floor and this and this. You see, like this detail, like metal detail. I can repeat that here. I can repeat that there, and I can repeat this on the table as well. So I need to make a trim sheet for that, and also these textures can share a map with the sofa because it's the same material. Oof, I have a problem with this sofa right there. So definitely need to start using more of that. Also, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with all these reflective materials. I need to maybe use just a tileable metal and then just add some decals.
It looks good. You can see the effort.
I appreciate it. Yeah, I've been trying to make it nice. This is a very low poly pie, but then I can send this to, how do you call it, ZBrush, and make it high poly and then bake it down to low poly to add more detail, because you see it's super sharp on the edges. Doesn't really look like a pie, but stuff like that. Yeah. Also, these things, the Heinz ketchup, this label didn't.
You should make a video about trim sheets and texturing.
Yeah, definitely. Trim sheets is a big deal. I'm trying to learn myself also. There's a lot of tutorials on YouTube, but I will definitely would like to make one. And here's the sugar. This came out super nice, this texture. Then we have this straws, salt and pepper and everything, dirty plates, which somehow reflect weird to the light. You see, like they seem like, and then go black. The shading on these plates are very weird. I need to fix that. The glass materials also like are very weird. I need to like work a lot on that stuff. But yeah, for now I'm just trying to get all the. This one came out super nice. I really like this prop. This one doesn't really go with the thing, but it kind of feels a little bit more vintage. It's super sharp. I think I'm gonna make it more smooth. Yeah. I want some wear and tear here. Absolutely more wear and tear on the bottom because people step on that area. And it's a Ford a gumball machine. The gumballs, I'm so proud of the gumballs. Took me a long time to simulate this in Blender. and I need the gumball to actually cast shadows and the glass to cast shadows. So that's another 5 cents right there. But yep, let's try to see what can we do today. Okay, so I have this, and I want to add some detail. Let's see what we got. Let's open the file.
Do you have any hero objects that are complete?
Let's say this could be I think this is probably complete. I think I'm not doing much more to this prop. This is probably the level of detail that I'm trying to achieve for most of it. So we have this thing here. That's the level of detail that I'm trying to go for. Hero props, maybe this one, but it's 90% done, like complete. Yeah, it just needs to like smooth. I need to smooth it out a little bit there, and I love the lighting here. Really like this lighting here. I need some actually light bulbs right there, and we have some Tootsie Rolls and some Super Pops right there. So complete. I have the light glitch again. Maybe the word glitzer also is not finished yet. It's 90%. Oh no, I'm getting these textures. Oh yeah, I love how you can even read the things there. This is like almost there. It's like not finished, but almost there. I just need to add more little detail here and add some letters on the back, add the cables, and it's almost there. But this is kind of the level I'm going for. This is like 90% done, let's say. This super huge fridge also, I think it's finished. I don't think I'm gonna give it more detail for now. Maybe like magnetic things, you know, like the magnet things that you put on the fridge. Some of that will be very cool. Yeah. I think for example, this stool it's I don't think I'm gonna give it more detail. This is kind of the level of detail I'm going for, because if I go more, if I like try to go how do you say it, if I try to go even more detailed, I won't be able to finish it. So I need to
keep doing what you are doing. It looks good.
I appreciate it. Yeah, I think this is a pretty nice level of detail, cause you know, like I don't, if I go too hard with the detail, I won't be able to finish. This umbrella needs some serious work. Yeah, don't pay attention to that umbrella that much. But yeah. That's a little hard to make everything look the same level of finish, like give every prop the same level of detail. That's gonna be interesting. So let's continue with the bathroom here. Okay, so I just want to add a little metal.
Do you have a budget in mind, poly count?
As low as possible. That's the idea. Go as low as possible on poly counts. Actually, talking about poly counts, let's try to get some polys out of. Let's try to see if I can save some polygons here. I need to go as low as possible, but also I'm not going to sacrifice polygons where I need smooth edges. For example, if something is round, I'm gonna give it the things, like I'm gonna give the edges it needs, you know. For example, if you look at some professional props for video games, I have this example here. You see, like when it comes to arches, they just give as many loops as they need, you know. When it comes to circular things, they give as much polygons as they need to make something look round, you know. There's no escape from that. So that's the thing. When it's a flat surface, there's no need to add polygons. And they use a lot of tri-fanning, which is like sending a lot of edges to one point. You see like, so you see these triangles. So this is basically the game workflow. And this is trim sheets. This is what I want to achieve. One texture for many assets. One texture for many assets. This is what I'm trying to do as well. Which is not easy. Not easy. You need to plan and you need to think about like what are you going to do, and experiment and reiterate. But it's gonna be super nice. Let's see if I can get some of this off. Okay, maybe these ones. Let's just look at this one. Okay. And let's try to get this one off. Oops. Something like that. Maybe like this. Okay. And then I would like to just flatten this out. Let's see how it looks. Let me select here and isolate. Okay, and I want to flatten out these vertices. Something like this. Zoop. Okay. I think that's better. Just pull these down a little bit. Nice. Still a bunch of triangles that I can get rid of, but for now I'm just trying to look at the artistic side, trying to get everything. Let's see. Let's take this down, and I want to modify the pivot right in the center and mirror. Okay, nice. Okay, let me think about this for a second. I think that actually all these triangles I don't need at all. They are not changing the shape of the object, so let's just get rid of them. Yep. With Control Delete, you get rid of the edges and the vertices. This is something that Head told me, and some other people told me as well. But since I have my microphone right in front of my keyboard, it's a little hard to do that command. It's funny.
Knife tool maybe.
Yeah, the knife tool has some super cool stuff. Some super nice functionality. I need to really check out a tutorial on the knife tool. I've seen people making loops and cutting things, and it's super nice. The knife tool really does some cool stuff. But for now, it's kind of cool. Yeah, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a flat surface, doesn't really matter. And now I'm just going to try to do the little handle. Let's check some reference. Where is the handle? Oh, I see. It's way different, this thing. Oh, but this is not the one I was making. I was making this other one. Where is this? Oh, this looks more vintage actually. I messed up. Yeah, I kinda messed up. It's okay. Let's see what I got here. Yeah. I would like to make it like that. Actually, it looks nicer. More vintage, like a little bit older. This is a old design. But now I just want to see the handle. You see, this is more modern, I guess. And I don't see the handle. Maybe it's this one. Um, let's see. Okay, right here. That's nice. Just round shape, goes out. Looks like a little kind of duck face. Something like that. Okay, let's try to do that shape. I'm just gonna open it up and put it right here. Just gonna try to model this up. So let's get a cylinder. -90 and put it somewhere here. Let me change the music. These playlists that I use sometimes have like very quiet music. I really like this one, I think. Okay, we got this toilet and
It looks clean, your design, not messy like the first reference.
yeah, it's a little bit more modern, but I kind of want to make it like vintage. So I need to make it as to look as different as modern bathroom, right? Like the modern bathrooms are very clean. They don't have much like shapes. But like if I can make it look different from modern bathrooms, so when people look the environment, it's like, oh no, this is not on the present time. This is vintage stuff. Gives that feeling of like, oh, this is a very old bathroom. That's what I'm trying to achieve with the whole environment. You know, like I'm trying to like place the player in the 50s. Like, oh wow, this feels like a very old environment, but in the actual present time. Meaning that it's not abandoned on like if we were working in the 50s, something like that. Okay, let's see. So we have something like that, then just flatten out. Okay, like this, and then let's see, maybe I can just select these faces with a brush, make it smaller, and then go like whoop, and then go selection, and then get this off, double check selection, oops, and then extrude a little bit. Okay, and this one goes in a little bit, goes like that, and then I want to add some curve to this, and it might not be that long. Okay, I want to add multiple loops, maybe let's check 3. And then I want to add some curve, so we go down tiny bit, then we deselect this and go down a little bit. Okay.
You can also tab select many faces like pane select.
You can also tap select many faces. Do you mean like this? Like I select one and the other one? Or like for example edges like this and it selects the loop? Or you mean something different? Let's see. Let's see, proportions might be a little bigger. Yeah, this bathroom is it's like a little bit of
Press Tab key and select many faces like Pane Select.
press Tab key and select many faces. Maybe on face mode, tab. Oh, cool. Oh, I didn't know this. Wow, it's like a painting face effect. Hey, that's super nice. And the brush is way different. Hey, that's very cool. I didn't know this thing. Whoa. Hey, that's super nice. Hey, nice. I appreciate it. Appreciate it, heads. Right now, let's give it a little bit more curve. So I think I'm gonna select this. Which one I need? Just this one. Let's just select this one, and push it out a tiny bit, and then maybe push these two out a little bit, and then this one maybe like that, and down tiny bit like this. Okay, and then I would like to see if the thickness maybe is too thick. Okay, okay, let's see. Okay, now I would like to actually get the yeah, let's try this. So face, tab, and paint. Oh, it's super nice. Let's do another extrusion right here. Just a tiny extrusion, and let me think. Yeah, what I want to actually do with this extrusion is not pull it out but scale it in, so it gives me like a little kind of thing that goes actually in again, like extrude in, so it gives me an illusion that is actually connected to the bathroom somehow. That's kind of nice. Okay, these actual faces I think I'm going to delete because we are not gonna see them, and let's go with the beveling. Hopefully this bevel is gonna be easy. I think it's good. Should I bevel this as well? Not really sure. Let's see. What happens if I do select these ones? Bevel. It gives me that kind of thing. Yeah, beveling is a big topic in game assets. Like, I've seen people not using bevels.
Bevel can break stuff.
Yeah, bevel is dangerous and extrusion is dangerous. That's how I mess up my models most of the time. It's like, no, what happened? Non-manifold faces everywhere. There's some very cool technique that I really want to start applying, which is using textures with normals on the edges to make fake bevels with textures. I have a course that I want to buy. It's like $40 or something, and this guy explains how to do those kind of textures, and it's amazing. Like, you can get like fake bevels just with textures, so you can save all this topology, all this geometry. Super cool stuff, which makes a lot of sense. I don't know how good does it work, and let's see, but I kind of definitely want to check it out. Okay, I think that's good enough. I'm gonna try to keep it a little bit more easy today, more quick. Want to try to get more props to see how things look. Something I wanna get is this. Let's see if I have it here. There you go.
Can you share that video, please?
It's not a video. It's a course. I don't know if I have it somewhere. All bookmarks. Do I have it in my other computer? Hey, I should probably have it here. I haven't used the other computer in a long time. It was called like, uh, damn. Uh, eh, I don't know. Environment, art, decal, decal course. Custom decals. It was from Flip Normals. Yes, that's what I remember. It was on the Flip Normals website, but it was some very
Hello.
environment. Yo, what's up? What's up, Briggs? Environment, art.
Sofa Monster.
Sofa Monster. It was some super cool stuff here on the decals tutorials. Game art. We have some super cool stuff here. It was on sale. Best selling, trending. Okay. Category. Let's go. Game assets.
In edge mode, shift right click to soften and harden edge lines.
In edge mode, shift right click to soften and harden edge lines. Nice. I really like softening the edge lines with the normal. I think, come on, I should be able to find it. Whoa, they have 8,000 products here. Jesus. That's how, well, this is how these guys make their living, which is super cool. I really appreciate Flip Normals. Amazing stuff. Amazing website and amazing courses. Yeah, I don't think I will be able to find it right here.
Never mind, I will find it, thanks.
Let me just give it one more try. It's subject matter. Let's see, price. Okay, with the price, I knew it was like $40. I'm so bad at searching stuff sometimes. It's maybe not game assets, it was just game art. Software, I think they used Designer to do some stuff with this. I really want to find it actually, like I really want to check that course. It was some very good stuff. Was it Painter? It said like maybe it's not $40 anymore. Maybe it's more. Game Boy Color, super cool stuff. Oh, right. Introduction to Substance Painter. No, this is not the one. But oh my God, where is it? Now I got. Now, wow! Look at these textures. These guys. This is actually from the creators of Flip Normals. This character. These guys are just such a great, such like top notch artist. Like. All right, let's just give it a last try. It was.
Is it a class on baking soft poly into hard poly object?
It's a class about using decals with normal maps to fake bevels and detail. It was like it said like no more hard edges on your game assets, something like that. Like it was such a great like thing. 3D normal decal. Uh, damn. Environment art. I think I found it like that, just searching for environment art stuff. Why is my internet so slow? This is not good. I'm supposed to have super good internet right now in this place where I'm at. This is pretty bad. Might be on game art tutorials. Let's check what they have in there. Okay. Unreal Engine blueprint course. Trim sheets for game artist. No. Let's see how many results do they have. Okay, 500 is not that much. Okay. It was a super cool thing. Environment art. Hey. Oh my god. I can't believe it. Maybe a software. Can I go on Unreal Engine 5? Maybe that would be nice. Unity UE5. Let's see if that filters out the thing. It was not specifically for UE5, but oh, this looks amazing. Oh my god. Jesus, no. Damn. I supposed I really maybe do I have it on my other PC? Can I where all bookmarks? Yeah, I don't have it here. I was supposed to save this. And I have another course, super good course, like $40 for environment art, somewhere saved. Was that on the other PC? I think it was on the other PC because I had my Udemy course as well saved on bookmarks. I bought a Udemy course, which is super nice. All right. Just one more try. Let's go 3D designer. How many do we have here? Just 98. Okay, I think I will find it. Between 98 products, I should be able to find it. The thumbnail was like a sci-fi duct, something like that. Let's just give it a super quick search. There you go. I found it. Okay, yeah, it's $45. Okay, good. This is it. Trim sheets and decals for game artists right here. This guy goes and gives these super beautiful edges to the hard edge stuff, and there you go. So he uses normal maps as decals, and he gets these crazy details on the edges, you see, without modeling anything. This is just a normal map.
Link please.
This is absolutely nuts. Like,
Break.
I'm gonna just
$45.
Yeah, it's expensive. And
thanks, thumbs up.
It has received 3 stars and 4 stars. Jesus. I mean, come on. What? It has just 4 stars? Some people are very rude with the stars, you know, like just the fact you put your time and effort to make beautiful stuff like this and put it out, yeah, that just deserves a lot of. I mean, I will give this guy 5 stars. Unfortunately, I lost my wallet 1 week ago, so I think I won't be able to buy this. But the link is right here. Let me.
Watching live from Africa, Heartsuit clinking glasses, love your work.
I appreciate it. Oh, so nice.
https://flipnormals.com/product/using
Sorry. Sorry for the URL.
GIF 3D modeling is hard as nails.
Yeah, sometimes it's very hard. It's called Using Trim Sheets and Decals for Game Artists in the Flip Normals website, right there. Super awesome stuff. All right, let's go back to the thing. So I want to do this little metal thing that goes connected up. I don't really have a good visual of it, but it's like a T pipe and then a little handle and tube goes up. So let's try to just try to eyeball that and make it go there. So here, I really think that this
Unreally painful LOL.
I think that this is, it needs to be a little bit more like that actually. Let's actually try to do that. Just slowly. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's give it a little slide, a little edge slide, maybe from this. Let's pick up the symmetry, which is object C. So here I'll just go and use the edge slide and go like this. Maybe that will make it look nicer. Let's see how it looks without the wireframe. Right here. It's a little sharp. Let's try to make everything smooth by going to mesh display, soften edge. Yeah, it really needs some. What I do in this case sometimes is just select these two edges. Let me just check the bathroom, which is it's a closed bathroom. I would like to make the inside as well. But it's gonna be closed anyways, but for an animation that will be fun. Control B to bevel that, which gives us a bunch of loops that we might not need.
How much watch time is done?
How much watch time it's done on my profile on YouTube, or what do you mean? Another solution might be just to add a loop in between of them. This is a smart solution, I think. Just one loop right here, right in the middle of everything, and then just.
Yes, YouTube to monetize.
Oh, I have around 250 hours. Yeah, it's going slow. It's going slow. Yeah,
I fixed all my ups, but except making all the roof tiles in 3D, I don't know how to make them look 3D when I look from the ground.
The tiles in 3D, we can try to make it with displacement map. I will show you how to use a displacement map. Are these tile textures from Quixel? Because if they are, we should be able to have a displacement map with them. So just let's try to push this one out a tiny bit. And then I would like to get rid of this loop because I don't need it actually. Loop. Let's say this loop right here. I don't. Doesn't want to select it from that side. Interesting. Okay, let's just select the whole thing and then just deselect here. Control drag to deselect what I don't need. Check the selection. Okay, and let's go control.
Yeah, quick seal, but I don't know if it will help IMM send you the image.
Yeah, displacement maps are super powerful. I will show you how to do that. You can get those roof tiles looking nice. I'll show you how. Here we can get. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a 5-gon, which it doesn't really matter since it's a flat surface. It's gonna be triangulated in Unreal. Doesn't really matter. It gives it more of a smooth look. Nice. Kind of like, I don't like this sharp edge right here though, so let's try to bevel that. Control B to give me a little more smooth edge. And here I don't want this connection, so might as well just come and use the cut tool and try to oops, just connect this one here, connect this one here, and get rid of this with control backspace. Yep. Let's just go mesh, display, soften edge, and looks a little bit more like a bathroom, and then a little bit too sharp, I will say. This part right here comes out too sharp. I would like to actually see if I can grab this.
Have you used the brush sculpting tools?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Blender has some great sculpting, Maya has some sculpting, but if you want to do sculpting, ZBrush is the real deal. There's nothing else like ZBrush. ZBrush is super powerful stuff. But Blender, it's not that bad at all. It's just that the sculpting brushes are just very basic, for what I need, which is just chipping edges and giving little details. I think it works nice. I think it's very nice. But for proper sculpting, I mean, ZBrush is number one. Also, there are some very cool tools for trim sheets in ZBrush. Okay, so we have this, and I want to build the other one. The other thing that was, let's see, for the other thing, I want to just give it 40 divisions, and then I would like to make it small. I would like to give it, just make a tube, and we have this tri-pipe. Let's see if I can build something like that. Here, Control 1 to isolate, and let's see, extrude. Oops, let's go push this. No, I shouldn't extrude that like that. First of all, let's try to select faces with tab. Let's get rid of this, and then I want to select these faces with tab, extrude a little bit. Wait, okay, there you go. Extrude a little bit without the symmetry. Nice. Make it smaller. Nice, something like that. Let's see the tube. It's gonna be something like this. Let's extrude again, push this out, and this is going to be the tube. Now maybe we can make this in one piece, maybe not. That'll be interesting. I would like to find this thing here on this F to focus, and this is not even okay. Minus 90 to give it like a proper rotation. Keep it straight forward, and here I just want to select all edges that I want to align and scale them a little bit to align these vertices. Here I want to push a little bit, so let's see if I can get that detail going. I don't know how to do a tri-pipe, but let's try it out. Here I want to add a relative distance from edge loop, which allows me to move it wherever I need, and I want it somewhere here and somewhere there. Okay, let's say that's nice, and then I want to select all faces inside these loops and extrude out with the component option from the scale tool, which will allow me to does it make a difference to go object? Not really, not really. I thought it was going to make a difference. So here I'm gonna scale it out and then back in to give that kind of tri-pipe effect, which I need to push in somehow. That's the interesting part. Again, these edges I want to align, and these ones I like to align. And then I would like to see maybe this pipe goes a little bit in there like that, and maybe these loops are not so big, so I will need to make them a little bit tinier. Now the problem is that they are not the same side, so one way to fix this is going to the front and trying to align this with this right there. Okay, now you change cameras with space to see all the different camera angles, and let's see, I want to add another tube on top. That's it's gonna be interesting and a little difficult to make it in one piece. Control D to duplicate, and then let's try to think about this. What should I do about this? I need to go rotate 0 and just put this here. Okay, how am I going to do this? I don't know how to use booleans in Maya, to be sincere. Like, it's a little bit different from other programs, a little confusing, but let's see. Just one little try, and if it doesn't work, let's just keep it separate. Center pivot right here, just go down. Let's check for some kind of space where I can maybe scale this in, just to hide that little piece right there. Okay, okay, something like that. Is that in the center? Let's see. Here you activate the wireframe, and maybe here. Okay, okay, that's good. All right, let's just save this file, and here I think this goes a little bit down. That looks like a tri-pipe, and then this one goes a little bit down like this, and then here I think it goes more like that, and then everything here. Oops, let's try to move actually this part. This goes a little bit here, maybe something like that. Let's keep it symmetrical. It's okay. It's okay. Okay, something like that. And definitely I think this goes a little bit closer like this. Okay, so let's try to do something. For this I kind of want to just select everything, duplicate it, and keep it somewhere there, just in case. Because booleans are not that friendly. It's a super powerful tool, but you need to be careful with it. Let's go to modeling kit and boolean tool. Okay, we have the boolean tool, which, okay, now it's shading properly. Sometimes I don't understand what's happening, but now it's very clear. We have two objects intersecting each other, and the object 1, which is
backups, haha.
Yeah, always backups. So the cylinder 2, it's being affected by cylinder 3. Okay, the cylinder 3, it's difference AB. So we are subtracting the cylinder 3 from the cylinder 2, which makes sense. If we go if we subtract the cylinder 2 from the 3, it will be opposite. Okay, cool. So we need to find intersection. It will just gives us the intersection between these two meshes. Okay, now I understand what's happening. And if we go slice, I don't, oh, it just cuts it. Oh, that's what slice does. And then hole punch makes the hole, and then cutout. Oh, it just gives me the cutout. What? Now I understand. I think the meshes I was using were not that good for Boolean. And I want split edges. Okay, this is very nice. This is very nice, but there's not a union. Oh, there is. It's the first option. Union. Okay, exactly like Unreal. Yeah. Okay, so what happens if I just select here and... Oh, nice. So, okay, once we are happy with our Boolean, we just select everything and go here to delete history. Basically, and this is just one object. Yay! We press 3 to have a little kind of smooth shading, just to see. This is not being to the this is not used for rendering or exporting. This is just a modeling visualization tool to see if everything's together or not. So here we lost the material, that's why it looks like crazy radioactive, but we go back to Lambert 1 and our backup. I think that I still want to save it just in case. Here I want to see topology. So what happened in here? Let's see. Okay, we have crazy stuff going everywhere. Let's try to fix this a little bit. So what if I select this? Let's go back to symmetry C, or is it symmetry X? Symmetry C. Okay, symmetry world C, symmetry world X. Sometimes when the object is not symmetrical, it won't let me use symmetry, so it's okay, let's just not use symmetry. So here, one way to do this might be as simple as just selecting this bunch of vertices and go to welding tool. If I weld, everything goes to one point. That's a problem. So let's go Control C, and I want to weld, but let's double click on the tool to give me the options, and I want to weld, let's try 0.005. Let's go and apply. Okay, it welds most of it without touching the other ones. Okay, let's just take that 0 out, and let's just close, and let's try to go manual. G to repeat command, and let's try to go and weld. Let's see if I can weld this 3. It needs a little bit more threshold, more distance to weld. Okay, let's just try to do the rest right here, right here. Okay, and for this I do want to go back to the welding, which is called merge vertices option, and then I want to go maybe 0.05. If you want to reset the tool, just go edit, reset settings, which is always nice to know what's the base settings. Let's try to apply this. Nope, it likes a bigger threshold. Let's try 3, apply. Okay, that's good. Always just reset just in case. And here it does, oops, it needed a little bigger threshold, so apply. Okay, it's welded. Let's just reset just in case, so I don't forget about it. Nice. So now it should smooth a little bit better. We still have something weird going on in here. Oh, okay. So to get rid of this, I can let me think. Yeah, this is not so nice. Let's see, 1 2 3 4 5. It's okay, it's okay, doesn't really matter. Nice. Well, now we have one piece which looks pretty nice. Am I able to bevel this? That's the question. Okay, so again, let's just copy. Let's have another copy just in case. before I break this down, because you know, beveling all sometimes goes crazy. So let's go unbevel. Yeah, it bevels nice. It gives me that nice beveling. Doesn't break it. If I go bigger bevel, nice. Okay, let's check reference. Maybe 0.5 was good. Here in fraction, 0.5. Okay, let's try to finish this thing, which is here and here and here. Let's try to bevel this one. This one, it's okay. Just bevel it one time. It's okay. It's a very small asset and it's very hidden, but it's nice to give it a little bit. Let's try to shade it smooth. Mesh display, soften edge. Let's take the wireframe right here. Okay, kind of works. Actually, these bevels are a little bit too big. I don't like that. Let's just make them a little smaller. Let's go Control C, and this I want to bevel, but on 0.25. Yes, just to try to get the same distance of bevel a little bit, maybe 0.2. Yeah, that's nice.
Nice holding lines.
Yeah, this is I know there's are other ways to make pipes with less geometry. Like I know there's like if I have this cube and if I just go and mesh edit, mesh display, soften edge, it really does not do much. But like, let's see, you see, like I remember there was a way to actually get this into a pipe. I remember this friend showing me this. It was like bevel. There you go. And then if you do a shade on this, mesh display, soften edge. Not really. But yeah, there was a way to make pipes with much less geometry. Really need to think about that stuff. I need to research that stuff. But sometimes for arches and like very curvy stuff, there's no escape. You need to use vertices because there's no other way to go around it. But still, really want to learn more about this stuff. Okay, so let's just duplicate this one. Let's see if I can get the other shape going, which is should I be able to get it from here? Let's see. Maybe if I go here, edge, and then I just make it small, and then just go like this.
First ladder made me go crazy.
First ladder. You mean like making a ladder? Okay, I like this shape a little bit. Let's see if I can circularize this using this circularize tool. Oh, not really. It twists the whole thing. Actually, this is a good thing to make an umbrella. I just realized, like, it gives me that kind of twist. No, not really. It was just an idea I had. Okay, let's keep this mesh open for now. It doesn't really matter. I want to maybe just try to let's see if I go on X positive, X minus, no, X positive. So let's try to mirror this. If I go here, maybe X minus. Okay, right here. And I do not want to weld. Merge borders, do not merge borders. Okay, and I want to just give it a little thing like this. Cool, nice. Okay, so then I can just go and select vertices, right click vertex, and then just click on merge vertices, and it will merge the thing, which maybe I don't want to do it right here. Just want to do actually I want to do it, but just with the inner vertices. So let's try.
Did you learn Unreal Maya in institute or by online courses?
I went to school for 3D animation. So I took some classes on Maya, but they were mostly based focused on animation and character animation. I didn't learn proper modeling. We had like maybe we had some, like I had like 4 or 5 classes on Maya for let's say modeling and texturing and everything, but back in the day in 2014, 15, 16, the technology was not there. We didn't have Substance, we didn't have any great tools for it. So let's try to merge. So I never actually learned proper modeling. I'm trying to like get good at it now. And also sculpting, I didn't actually spend much time on that. Yeah, I was very interested in motion graphics and abstract stuff in Blender and stuff. I did some of that work. You can check it on my Instagram. I have it linked in my YouTube profile. I have some. I did some motion graphic work, and then I started getting into realism and Unreal Engine using just free asset packs and stuff. And then I got into 3D scanning. And then I said like, oh, I really want to learn how to model and make proper environments and everything. So that's what I'm trying to do. Let's just actually, let's just go and try to get these vertices. Let's see actually what happens if I just merge them. Yep, just like that. Okay, now we have this piece. Okay, this piece goes connected to this other part. So let's say something like that goes like this, and I'm realizing the proportion is wrong. These tubes are too thick. Oops. Yes, they are too thick. Oh, they look like PVC. They don't look like they look like plastic tubes. Just because the thickness, which doesn't, usually metal pipes are a little bit thinner for this thing. How can I change this? Well, the only thing I can really change is the size of this to make everything look small. I guess the handle, if I make the handle bigger, something like that. Okay, something like that. Yeah, I cannot really change. I mean, I think I could. Let me see what happens if I just grab this here and go small. Yeah, no, this will take some time to actually adjust. Let's just go with this. Here it's just very, this one is very thick. Maybe I can just adjust these two. I think those two are more easy to adjust. It's just a matter of getting this one and this one and this one, and then
Metal piles uses nuts and bolt. That it my illusion for plumbing.
yeah, Yeah, that'll be super nice to add some bolts. I can do that in Substance Painter. I have some bolt textures which are super nice. You just kind of drop them in like a decal on top of things. Oops.
Pipes, sorry.
Yeah, the bolts, it always gives so much detail. Like, I love adding bolts to stuff. That's a way to do it. Let's see. And then I just need to push this out. Okay, I need the side view for this. So it's here, 4. And let's try to give this a little bit aligned. I think that's, oof. Okay, with plus and minus we can make our pivot a little bit bigger, so it gives me more control of what I'm doing. Right there. Good. Let's go, where is it? W to move, and then let's make it something like that. Okay, nice. That looks a little bit nicer. Let me try to get that same thing here, which is this thickness. Something around there. Where is it? The side view. Oh, well, this kind of works. Let's just try to align a little bit. Now I want to select all these vertices and align again. Okay. Select all of these. Okay, we got that aligned. Nice. Now the inner piece, the tri-pipe, looks super thick, which I'm not a big fan of, but like modifying this would be a little difficult. I don't really want to do that right now. Since this is going to be such a small detail, I'm just gonna keep it like that for now. Yeah, always you need to try to find a balance between doing things properly and just having fun and continuing with stuff. Because if I focus on little details, you realize that you spend a whole day on one pipe and it's like, damn, and you get a little kind of bit like demotivated because it's like, I'm going so slow, I'm not seeing the progress. So that's what keeps me motivated to see the progress, and that's why sometimes you just need to let it go. It's a balance between like making things properly and letting go of other things. Okay, let's check player distance. It's gonna look nice from here. Really doesn't matter. This, we can just get rid of this backup thing. Yeah, I think this is working. Nice. We have a bolt right there, so let's make a little bolt, and on that bolt we're gonna give a nice texture. So let's bring this here. I would like to learn how to rotate with snapping. I totally don't know how to do it in Maya. Need to research. It needs to be like one click somewhere here. Like in Unreal, you can like just rotate with snapping. That's super nice. So here we're gonna do the other trick, which is snapping to edge. Let's see if we can do that. So here with this we can snap to vertices, to points. So here we hold D to modify pivot, and we try to snap it there, and then we try to move this and snap it. Boom, right there. Is it on the center? Nope.
Press J and rotate.
Oh, it's with J? Let's say. Oh, that's amazing. Thank you, man. I was looking for this command I was so lazy just to look it up, and like I've seen videos of people doing this. I'm like,
Hold J.
Hold J. Oh. And what else? Just holding J, right? Oh yeah, super nice. I love this. And somewhere I should be able to change, but I think I like this. It's 20, it's 15. I think it's an angle. It's 15, yeah, every 15. I think it works perfectly. Yay. Awesome. Thank you, head. Here also I can just change it. Now it's gonna be super friendly, because since the pivot is back here, it's gonna scale from the pivot, and it's super nice to control. So let's give this a nice kind of size or something, maybe just a tiny bit bigger, something like that, maybe like this, and just a small little bevel here, 0.25, something like that. A little sharp, but it's gonna be super small, so it doesn't really matter. Here I'm gonna go face, tap, and delete these ones that I don't want. And awesome, yay! I'm getting better at the shortcuts. That's amazing. When you learn the shortcuts, everything just becomes much easier and fun. Okay, good. Good. I think I'm pretty happy with this. Now it comes the hard part, which is the tube. I should be able to make pipes and stuff, but use curves and stuff. But I'm scared of using curves because it just gives me so much polygons, you know, like, and this uses a different texture. So let's try to just, oops, we got the snapping.
Shortcuts are life-changing.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. I've seen some people modeling in Blender and it's just like boom, 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 and then it's like, is this real time? And it's like, yeah, this guy is just making crazy stuff in like 5 minutes. It's crazy. I've seen some very good modelers in Blender and it's like, what? Like, I can't believe these guys are doing this so quick. Okay, let's check this out. Let's go snapping down. Let's go boop, boop. That's what I don't like about snapping. It just goes crazy sometimes. But there we go. Just go to the center. There you go. Okay, nice. Now I just want to look for a nice. Oh, we need a little bevel here. Let's just go 0.1. Nope, 0.02. Oops, 0.02. There. 25. 0.05. I don't know what number is this, but 35. Yeah, let's keep it like that. Okay. Here I want to make that tube. Yeah, you know, I'm not gonna go too crazy with this. I'm just gonna keep it simple. Let's say it goes up like this, and then it goes like, should I delete the interfaces? Yeah, let's go face alt s, face tap, and then just got these edges and extrude, and just move it somewhere out here. I'm going to connect this here, so let's see. Actually, I do need to start moving all this stuff. Whoop, maybe just mesh combine. That way I can move everything together. Okay. And then this thing usually goes somewhere down here, a little bit more here, and then it goes, the tube goes way up. Ooh, which is, yeah, it's a big tube. I don't really, wow, don't really like that much. It's a super long tube. Yeah. Yeah. Should I keep it higher? Somewhere there. Yeah, I think. Oof, I see something I don't like in here. Oops, yep, I don't like this. I want to push them out a tiny bit. And these ones I would like to push in a little bit so we have a smoother curve. And actually these ones, oops, double check, there's nothing else selected. With 4 you change to transparency, R to scale to the sides, gives me a little bit of a smoother kind of shape. All right, so yep, let's go and push this in a little bit. So I'm gonna just try to make it as simple as possible. So let's try to keep it vertical, then just one curve, and then goes back. Extrude, Control E, and just push it like that. And it goes here. Now it doesn't really matter, but might as well just give it a little tiny connection. I usually like to just come and add a little loop, select faces, one face, then double click on the next one to make the loop, Control E, R to scale, Control E to extrude, R to scale, and let's push out a little tiny bit.
Active poly count, it helps a lot.
Active poly count, it helps a lot. You mean the poly count that you see on screen, or what do you mean, Head? I'm kinda afraid of showing the poly count in a live stream. You'll be like, dude, like this is fucking crazy. Like there's so much polygons. I'll be a little bit okay, let's try to bevel this, let's try to bevel this, and let's try to bevel this, and let's try to bevel here.
Yes, on screen.
Oh my god, I'm kinda ashamed. I know it has a lot of polygons. It's like, look at this. Where is it? Oops, what did I did? Oh, I don't know what I did.
Think he is building a movie scene, not a game scene, maybe?
Don't tell me that. This is supposed to be a game asset. Oh my god. Oh Jesus. Yeah. You see, like, what the hell is this? What the hell is this? This is so much polygons. Oh no. But I would love to just make this move and everything, you know, so I'm just trying to build it. I want to make it realistic, you know, that's the whole purpose. Like, how can I make something realistic and low poly and look beautiful and run in a game? You know, I want everything, but it's obviously not the way. But I mean, like, there are realistic games out there, so
It's fine.
There must be a workflow for this. There must be a solution for this stuff. That's what I'm trying to learn.
Looks really good.
Yeah, I appreciate it. How do you show the poly count on screen? Was it let's see, was it like display? Show geometry poly surface well, sometimes it's just easier to go and find it. Yep. Heads up display. You hear that, heads? Select display, heads up display, poly count. Okay, let's see. So it is display, heads up display, poly count, display, heads up display, poly,
Display, heads up display, poly count.
Poly count, poly count. Yay, we got it. Nice. Thank you, Head. Faces 4028. Oh my god. No. Oh. I don't know how much is good poly count, how much is not, but it really depends on the asset, I guess. Not really sure. Let's just try to keep it 4 digits, no more.
Now select everything he.
Okay. Oh, it does show everything. It's just that it gives you, this is the selection, this is everything overall. So let's say this one is just this piece, this one is just this piece, and everything selected is basically everything here. So this is overall and this is selection. This 000, I don't know what it is, but very cool. No. All right, it's good. It's good to just keep it there. I mean, like that's the way. I need to be transparent with this because in my portfolio, this is the first thing that I need to show, like good topology, good poly count. Let's try to just make this look nice, a little bit shook. Good topology is not only for optimization, it's also for UV mapping and texturing. Good topology helps for everything. Good animation, even though this is a static mesh and it's not gonna be animated, topology is super important for texturing and shading and everything. Topology is part of very big part of modeling, because it helps with UV mapping, it helps with texturing, it helps with optimization, it helps with just shading in general. And I'm repeating myself, but yeah, something that I actually never learned properly until now that I'm trying to do something about it. Let's see. Oof. Yep, I see a problem right here. Talking about topology, let's just go and connect this. Bloop. Just do edge, control delete. Yes, we got some better topology now. All right, pretty happy with this. So let's try to get this into Unreal. Actually, let's just check reference for a second. Where is it? Do we have different materials here? It kind of looks, it has a different roughness. Same color but different roughness. I guess I'll just use the same material. Let's keep it simple. So for this I want to simply get these two pieces and assign. Right click favorite material Lambert, right click material, and let's add M metal, a metal toilet. Let's just give it a maybe darker color, just to, so I know there's something assigned to it. And here I'll just assign the material to the rest of the pieces, which I think they already have it, which is a favorite material, I mean existing material, porcelain, right there. Do we have a reference image here? Yeah, we do have it with the item, which I don't really need right now. So everything is assigned. Oh, we need some proper UV mapping. Yeah, so let's try to isolate this and try to do some UV mapping, which is gonna be like this in the UV editor right here. I'm just gonna get this piece for now and I'm gonna cut it. I usually just go to the back side and try to cut it in the back. From right there, it's not gonna be visible, so I think that's gonna be great place to cut. Before doing this, I like to get in the basic UVs Maya provides with the basic
True,
shapes.
every game station like a phone has a render count budget that can be on screen at a time. Live rendering is all about shortcuts and knowing where the player will look, I think.
Exactly. For example, little details like this, like if you go back to the scene, right, like, and you play from here, it's like, who is gonna be looking down there, right? Who's gonna look like at those details in the floor, like especially for a third person game, like the camera is super far away, which it kind of like makes things looks better, right? It's a little kind of cheat that you can like apply. For a first person game, the camera is way closer to the game, but also the third camera, if you adjust it, you won't be able to get close to things. But now that is not colliding, I can really go close and see things like this, which is in a game the camera will actually be colliding with things, so I need to adjust that. But for indoor scenes, it takes a little work to adjust the camera properly. So here I can really get close to things, right? But that's not the idea. It will be colliding and it will let me see the things from up close. But you can actually give the camera a close-up, just a little close-up if you want. But imagine being in a sniper game, right? Like using a sniper weapon, you can get so close to textures that they look horrible, and that has been a problem in many games, because you use a sniper weapon and everything looks like 512 textures. It's like, no, where's the resolution of the game? But well, that's how it is, so you need to fake it somehow when you use a sniper weapon. Yeah, player perspective is everything. It's everything, for sure. Always think about player perspective. So let's try to get these UV shells together. Cut and saw, move and saw. So now we have this big piece of these UV shells. Now I just want to cut here. Nobody will see that cut. Shift X, and then let's cut somewhere here. Nobody will see that cut right there. Yeah, let's just cut there. And then I would like to make another cut. Unfortunately, this cut it's gonna be a little visible, but thankfully Substance can help me control you.
Can we change the character view to first person view?
Yeah, it's a little difficult. You need to go here with which third person blueprints, a third person blueprint, and here inside the blueprint you have the basic logic for the character, and then on viewport you see where the camera is located at. So I don't really want to mess up too much with this, but let's just try to copy this location. I want to just copy that location and maybe just save it somewhere, just in case. I just want to paste it here, just in case. File, save. And then I would like to come here, and where's
UCQNCHQNGEQ lot.
You change a lot. You mean the
Backups?
settings? Yeah, I like backups for sure.
No, don't change. I am just asking.
No, you can definitely change it. I will do it just very quick so you get an idea. Let's see, the first person camera, it's usually like somewhere in the face of the character. It's something like this, like look at this. It is something like this, like hello, I'm on screen. So let's go like this. Let's try this. So if I come here and play, it's something like this. I'm not able to look at my hands, but this is the first person camera, and usually you change the angle of the lens, so
you can make the camera attached to any part of the body which will mimic the movement.
Yeah, that's a very good way to do it. Yeah, you can attach it to a socket, to the head socket, and you can change the angle of the lens so it's a more wide lens, right? But this is a little bit how first person will look like. Obviously, I need to, properly set it up, but I'm going with a third person view because I really want to see the scale. So let's try to put this back where it was. Okay, compile, save, and play. Yeah, so that way I can give myself an idea if like the door is the same height.
That's what I did. I have two cameras for first and third person.
Yeah, that's super cool, like being able to change or zoom in and stuff like that. I really like it. I found this tutorial where you can make the camera collide with walls and like bounce in a very smooth way and give it a delay, and just camera and player, it's such an important thing for video games. Like you can really give a nice sense of make it feel much nicer with just those two things. Camera is super important, like super important. You don't want this to happen in a game. But this is another topic. That's another topic. Let's go back to environment art. But for sure, like camera, it's really important. Let's just pause the rendering here in real time so my computer doesn't need to render. And when you minimize this, it should stop rendering anyways. So here I want to cut another again in somewhere where it's not visible, maybe there. Okay, so I cut, and then here I would like to go minus to change the pivot size, and here like this. And let's try to unfold. Control U, Control L, and let's try to give this a horizontal thing, and then let's go Control U, Control L. And we want to merge these UVs with the other metal because we have a bunch of space in the UV space. The UV space goes from 0 to 1. This is one image. So the image goes 0 to 1. And why do we have infinite space, people may ask, right? Like, cause we are able to use tileable textures. So as soon as I go out from this space, the texture will start repeating itself to the sides. So this is very important for games. The tileable textures. And trim sheets are tileable textures, but horizontally. It tiles from side to side. That's a very interesting workflows that have been used since the beginning of video games. It's a very old school technique that never, like, how do you say it, it's it's been useful for since the beginning of times. It's always going to be used because it's all about modularity and how can you reuse the same thing and give it multiple purposes to save space, resources, and optimize your game. Okay, so let's try to UV map this properly. Let's select everything, cut and saw, move and saw, which I love this because it really brings all the pieces together. It looks like a scary mess right there, but let's go piece by piece. Let's go mesh, separate, just get one piece, Control 1 to isolate, F to focus, and here I want to cut right here, Shift X, UV shell and unfold, and we can make another cut right here. It's gonna be a little visible depending on the shininess. If it's a very shiny and clean metal, that's a problem because it breaks the shine of the object where the UV cut is. So here I want to just maybe cut it somewhere down here, just these three little edges, and just Shift X, and then again select everything and unfold, layout, and this one I can bring horizontally to save some space, which will give it a little bit less resolution, but I need to try to fit all these pieces the best way possible in here. So here, unfold and layout. Layout is a great tool to keep the UV, the texel density, which means that all these little checkers are going to be the same size on the object. That makes me have the same texture scale on the object, which is super important to make things look nice. Here, let's see if what happens if I unfold. It works. It's gonna be distorted on the sides because it's not cut, but it's okay. Let's keep it like that. Here, I'm just gonna cut more. I usually cut in these places, somewhere here.
UV magic.
Yeah, I love UVing. It's one of my favorite things to do in 3D. I don't know why I really like UVing. I'm not like the greatest, but I really like this process. Maybe because I used to do UV mapping with projectors, which has a lot to do with this kind of
Bye,
process.
good night, hand with fingers splayed.
Good night, Head. Thank you so much for the shortcuts and hanging out. I appreciate it.
Good night.
And I want to cut here. Shift X. Right here on inside the UV editor, I need to go Shift X, and then here I think I will just cut it here because it's like a welding thing, so makes sense to have a cut there. You always need to find places to cut your UVs that are cut in real life. So this is actually,
I like when UV works out. It's so satisfying when the texture just fits perfectly.
Yeah, I like this unfolding. Like when things unfold properly, it's like yes, I like that. Because I used to suffer a lot from UVs, like, and texturing. Those two things, like, I was like, dude, like, it doesn't look nice. I don't understand what's wrong. I don't understand. And then my professor was like, dude, the modeling is terrible. The UVs are even more terrible. And the texturing, like, you cannot even texture yet, you know. So it's like, yeah, go back to modeling. And my professor used to tell me, like, well, sometimes you just need to start over, you know. You don't need to, like, even try to fix what you got. Just start over. It's gonna be easier. Yeah, I had very good professors in my university. They were like, some people said that they were kind of rude or like very strict, but they just told you the truth. They were like very straightforward. They were like, you know, like, this is not working. Like, you know, I'm just letting you know that whatever you're doing there is not working. You just need to start over, or you need to do that. So the best students were those who actually took the feedback, the ones who actually really paid attention to the feedback and actually made the changes. Those were the best students.
My teachers used to rip my page off my book when it wasn't right.
Basically, yeah. Yeah, my drawing, I took a lot of drawing classes, and my drawing professor was like that. It's just like, he came with his pencil and just like basically like scratched the whole thing. It's like, yeah, you need to correct this and this and this and this, and I will just better start over. That was so funny. But yeah, I really like that professor. Very, very super good drawer. He used to make these super nice technical drawings, like very nice, like cubes and spheres inside a cube, and like perspective drawing and stuff like that. I was like, whoa, dude, that's amazing. Very cool stuff. What else do we have here? Let's check this out. Here I am gonna do a little trick, which is just getting this little thing, and can I add a little loop here? It doesn't allow me, but I will try to add one loop here, and then just try to slide this one in like this inside the shape, and then I will come here and face tap, oops, face, let's go back, face tap right there, delete, there you go.
Overcomplicating, I see.
No,
Sofa monster.
no, Briggs. No, no, no. This is, I'm trying to do things properly. Properly. I'm saving faces. I'm saving UVs right here. By making that cut, it will unfold better. You see? Let's see. UV shell. Unfold. Nice. Now it unfolds nicely because it has a cut inside. Okay, beautiful. This is nice.
I am learning from YouTube, and what I noted, everything must work like you would build something in real life, and thinking about CAD software, it makes sense.
Basically, yeah, environment art is like that. Like, I heard this from every environment artist. Like,
it is cleaner.
Every environment artist that
I'm so happy that you explain all your steps.
I appreciate it. Yeah, every like, not like every big environment artist that I've heard, like, giving talks and speeches and stuff, they all talk about this, like, immersion. Like, let's try to make it feel like it's real. Like, how are things built? Like, this is one pipe welded to this piece, welded to this other piece, welded here. So let's just cut it there. And the same with the player, right? Like, you want to, like, feel like you are standing there. Like, so if I'm in a bathroom, where is the soap? Where is the little thing to dry my hands? Where is the rug in the floor? Where is the little lamp and the mirror? Like, all these little things, you need to place yourself inside the environment and be like, okay, now it feels like a bathroom, you know? Those kind of things, like, really. Alright, I think this is nice. Let's just select everything and go Control U, Control L, Control U to unfold, L to layout. I see a problem here, and I see that we have a bunch of faces here, so let's just select those faces and delete them. And let's check if I deleted them here. Oops, no, I just deleted the UV map, the UVs from them. So let's get these UVs, sorry, these faces out, which we don't need. And that will allow us for a better UV shell. Control U. Now it's nice and flat. Here, now we have this piece and this piece. And now I want to mesh, combine, and select UV shells, and Control U and Control L. That way we have beautiful UVs. This is nice. This is nice. You see, we are almost using the whole image, the whole square. You see, like, I cannot use the whole thing because we need to respect the texel density, and some pieces are bigger than others, right? So there's not much we can do about it. One thing that I like to cheat about is this little thing right here. Oops, we forgot one piece, and that's the piece I want to talk about. This piece right here, I want to show you a little trick right here that I do when I need to do screws in Substance. So I go mesh combine, and let's do again an unfold and layout, Control U, Control L. This piece right here is gonna be very small. I won't be able to give it a nice proper texture.
Is projecting your UV super big affect your performance? Quotation mark.
Is projecting your UVs super big affect your performance? No, UVs don't have anything to do with performance, as long as I understand it. It really matters on the size of your textures and the quantity of your materials and complexity of your materials. I'm pretty sure UVs don't have anything to do with performance. I might be wrong, and maybe having too many UV cuts might affect performance, but I don't think so. I don't really think so. I think it's about the size of the texture. So you see, I made this a little bit bigger, so that way I can actually project a nicer texture on this. So
Okay, good, PC won't go boom yet.
yeah, don't worry that much about UVs. I mean, do worry about UVs because you want them to look super nice, but at the same time, okay, now before we continue, I want to check something, which is going here and doing a little test, which is this is going to go against the wall. So let's say we have a wall right here, and this bathroom is gonna go maybe here, touching the wall, right? So let's actually see if my tube is touching the wall, and it's not. It's a floating tube. So this is a mistake I had before, and I like to go and push this. Let's press plus and minus to move the pivot, and just move a little bit in the wall like that. Nice. By selecting the vertices, it won't affect the other piece. Since they're merged, I don't want to. Delete that cube, and I think it's good. Now let's try to make this one piece. Select everything, go mesh, combine, and here I'm just gonna go center pivot, delete history, freeze transformations, get these other groups deleted, and change the name for
And UDIM like more than one set packed next to each other following 1001 1002.
Yeah, you can do UDIMs. That's usually used for animation and cinematics and stuff like that. Not so much for games. For games, you use UV set 1, UV set 2, which I actually need to get into that because it seems that some people use that for games. So really want to research that topic. Let's call this static mesh SM underscore toilet. Nice. But yeah, UDIMs are super powerful. Like I made one character, like a monster character, with UDIMs, and the texture resolution that you can achieve with that, whoa, it's super nice for close-ups and stuff. Yeah. So yeah, this thing here, now I need to go to UVs and select all my UVs and go Control U, Control L, and we have our UVs. Which again, you see how small everything is here? That's a problem because the resolution this is going to receive, it's gonna be terrible. So in these kind of cases, I like to select everything metal, which is this, I guess. Okay, not this, not this. Everything metal, and I like to Control L and move it here. So here it will be nice to have two UV sets for this, but one thing I can do is just try to Control L, Control U. Okay, one thing I can do is to try to fit this somewhere in there. Yeah, that's the problem of having everything in one texture. But yeah, that's when you get into game optimization. You need to think about these kind of things. So let's just try to give it the biggest size possible. So let's think, what piece is the biggest? Is this tube the biggest? Yeah, let's try to place it there. Then using this same scale, I need to place everything somewhere. Unfortunately, this is gonna be some manual work, but I think it's gonna give me more resolution, and I will be able to get a little bit more resolution on that metal without, let's see. Oops, nope, that's not what I need to do. I cannot change the scale of things because we're trying to keep the scale of this metal the same. This is the screw, which I'm gonna keep it separate because that screw I do want to be bigger for more resolution. But this, let's just try to place it somewhere. These UVs are very small. That's the problem with merging different textures together, because it really, you know, the toilet is big and these tubes are small, so obviously this is gonna proportionally make it small. It's gonna keep the same size in the UVs, which makes sense, but this is gonna receive just like a I don't know, 50 by 50 pixel texture, which is not nice. Not enough to actually get a nice, but it's just gonna be metal texture, so it doesn't really matter that much. Okay, good. This thing right here, which is the, let's go minus to see the actual thing. Okay, this I do want to make super big, not like super big, but like I do want some resolution on that. So let's try to maybe something like that. Okay, let's try this out. Nice. Okay. Nice. We have the toilet. It's funny. It's a beautiful vintage toilet. So now everything's one piece. Let's just before I do this, I want to go mesh this play soften edge. Take the wireframe off. Just check everything out. Don't really like this shading here and this little sharp stuff, but it's okay. It's okay. We have this kind of thing, simplified, but kind of gives me the idea of there's something going in there. Okay, here. Yeah, it kind of... this tri-pipe is a little bit too thick, I will say, but it's okay. Tube is a little bit rough, sharp, but it's okay. It's gonna be player distance from here. Always think about where's the player camera going to be. It kind of works. So let's go with the toilet. That's such a funny prop. I just wanted to get this out of the way. Toilet, let's save toilet with smoothing groups, which will keep our edges smooth. Nice. Back into Painter. I have a little Painter file. So I'm just going to just double check the material names in the Hypershade window. We have porcelain, M metal toilet, and the reference material which holds the image, and this particle, cloud 1, shader glow 1, and shader surface 1 are just the basic materials from Maya. You cannot delete those. Cool. So we have this toilet. Sometimes it bugs out on the viewport. To get rid of that glitch, you just need to spin a little bit the camera, let the shaders compile, and hopefully it's gonna be nice now. Okay, so to re-import the new mesh, we go to Edit, Project Configuration, and we select the file, which is gonna be on toilet FBX, open, and we preserve strokes positions on mesh. Okay, now we got the metal texture. So it looks bad because we need to bake the ambient occlusion and all the maps since we changed the UVs, right? So we go to texture settings, and here we're going to pick let's go for 4K just to work with this for now, and size 4K, and here we bake all the textures. Again 4K, and that's it. We have two materials, so it's gonna bake all the maps, especially the ambient occlusion, which is my favorite map, curvature, world position, and all that good stuff. Okay, cool. And okay, all right, we have problems. To see what's going on, we go back to 3D to D, and we see that these UVs are crazy crazy bad. What happened to my UVs? This is not supposed to be like that. Okay, let's just pause the rendering, go back to Maya. What? Oh yeah, it's outside the one line. Yep, sorry, totally messed up. I didn't see that. Oops. We need to have everything inside the one. This square, 0 to 1, 0 to 1. That's our UV space.
Crash.
Yeah. Oh my god, that's funny. Okay, oops. Little mistake on my side. Now it's 0 to 1 space. Yeah, we're good to go. That's funny. Oops. Let's just go File, Export Selection. Let's select Toilet, Smoothing Groups on, Export, Replace. Go back to Painter, Edit, Project Configuration. Select your file, Preserve Strokes, Position on Mesh. Okay. And now we should be able to bake maps again. Yep. We have the normal, world space normal, ID, ambient occlusion, curvature, position, thickness normal, world space normal, and yeah, everything for the other material. Good. Let's play the renderer and let's go back to only 3D, which is F2 right here. Alright, I'm getting kinda scared. What happened to this? Alright. Hey, what's going on? Now I'm getting... Okay, now I'm getting a little bit... worried. Why is this not giving me proper baking? Huh. This haven't happened to me in a long time. Like, okay, just let's try it again. I want to see what's going on. So we have porcelain.
Don't you have 2 toilet cover?
2 toilet cover. Yeah, I have a sitting mesh and then on the cover, but it's everything separated here. There's nothing overlapping. So hey, this is super weird. Like yeah, I don't understand. I don't really understand this. This is kinda interesting. I don't see anything overlapping. Okay.
Aren't there 2 cover mesh?
Yes, there, yeah, but it really doesn't matter since this is separated. Like, you see, there's nothing on top of this. You see right here, this is the UV shell. This UV shell, it has nothing on top of it. Why is it getting something baked on top? That's not nice. Let's just save, export, and resave this file. I don't really get it. Yeah, this I thought I was able to like fix this up because I had problems with that before, but now
Break.
yeah, like I usually don't have problems with this anymore. I don't really understand. Okay, one last try. I think it got wrong again. Yeah, if not, I'm going to use OBJ file. Yeah, you know what? Sometimes when this happens, I like to just export in a different format. Export selection, OBJ. Let's keep it simple. OBJ export object. And let's call it SM toilet. Hopefully this is gonna fix the problem, because I don't really understand where's the overlapping. Like, I don't really UV sets. Just one map. There's no other UV set.
Points at Adobe. It's all your fault.
Yeah, Adobe is messing with us right now. Let's try it one more time, because this is very weird. Seriously, very weird. Let's go desktop and change it for the toilet. SM toilet. It's trying to load here.
Nice UV unwrapping partying face grinning face with sweat.
Thank you. Okay, let's try it one more time. Let's... Oh, it really deleted these. Oh, I deleted my materials. No. Let's just try the baking. What? Is getting wrong again? Okay. Yep. 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 This is very weird. This is very weird.
I guess I'm drawing a toilet monster.
Yeah. Oh my god, like this hasn't happened to me in such a long time. Like, oh my god, I don't even know where to start from. Cause I had the same UVs. I didn't change anything, and you can see the toilet is working here. Yes, we have a nice toilet there. There's no weird baking. Why now it doesn't want to work? I just added the metal. Huh. Really don't understand this. Okay. You know what? Let's just give it a little test, super quick test, and if not, I will change the UVs, unfortunately. Yeah. Yeah. Toilet. This is super weird stuff. Let's just give it a quick bake, 2K. So, bake, 2K. Oh, yeah, we got the same problem. Okay. Yep, the same problem. Okay.
Control plus A dash, scale, like in Blender.
Plus AL scale like in Blender. Yeah, let me just try something first. I want to duplicate this. Okay, so here we have two toilets, and this toilet right here, I just want to try something with these UV shells. Let's just see what happens if I come here and do unfold and layout and unfold and layout. There's nothing overlapping. I don't see the problem. Let's go modify orange shells, which, nope, this doesn't really... Yeah, let's just go like that. Orange shells and modify optimize. Yep. Let's try it again. Unfold and layout. Yep. I don't see anything overlapping. And this thing, I just want to keep it somewhere here. Okay, let's try this bathroom right here. This toilet.
Such in partying face.
Let's try this one, because I'm actually worrying about this thing. Is I don't really get it. I usually do this workflow all the time. Okay, let's try the new toilet. Okay, old UV, new UV. Let's try this UV. Come on, come on, come on, you can do this. Let's just oops, cancel this and edit project configuration. Project configuration, select the new file. This is the toilet. Preserve strokes on mesh, and then just revert into back. Let's open this again. Yeah, sorry guys, this is a unexpected issue. I was not expecting this to happen. I do this like every day.
Looks at Adobe, I have a gun.
Yeah, I do this every day. I don't really understand why it's giving me problems. Preserve strokes on mesh. Oh, what? It says that file important fail. Cannot replace mesh with strokes preservation. Okay, it's okay. It's okay. If it doesn't want to.
Some weird Z fighting, good luck.
Yeah, here. Okay, it doesn't want to preserve strokes, so it's okay. I have my workflow, which is just copy the materials. It's good. We have them copied. So let's go to project configuration, select the file, and let's take these preserve strokes. Okay. Load the new file, and then it did save the thing, which is kind of fun because the materials are named the same. Okay, good. That's all that I needed. Just take this out. Okay, let's try it. Come on, you can do this. You can do this, painter. Just bake this properly. Let's go. One more try. Come on, come on. No, no. What is this? Oh, okay. I see something better. No, no. Why is it making it like this? Oh my god. No. Why? Ah, I know why. I know why. Yeah, I touched something in the mesh. Yeah, I totally know why. I remember totally. I was working on this toilet and I touched something here on this mesh. I remember making it black during the live stream. I touched something I don't remember and it went totally black, and I touched the normals, which I think I inverted. So let me just mesh separate. That's why I like to you see
The A gives it all away.
You see the UVs changed when I separated the mesh. That's why I love live streaming, because I can go back to that. Oh, you see, it's a black mesh. We have a problem here. So mesh, let's go mesh display reverse. Okay, now it's nice. Okay, I touched something during the live stream and it went totally black. So I thought it was the normals, which I inverted. Now I inverted them back. I flipped them. So let's see if I can actually just go mesh, combine, say, copy the name, take this and center pivot, delete history, freeze transformations, copy the name, save. Let's think. I think this is it. Sport selection. Let's just actually give it a nice soften edge and export selection on the toilet with smoothing groups. Okay, let's cross fingers. I think this is it. Let's see. Edit, project configuration, select, toilet, open, preserve strokes, position on mesh. Okay. Oof, it reverting back to previous one. Okay, let's try it again without the position on mesh. This little option right here.
The music nailed it too.
Okay. Let's see if that was the problem. Let's just quick bake on 2K. Come on, come on, you can do it, you can do it. Let's do it, let's do it, let's do it. I don't see anything weird, I don't see anything weird. Yes, 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 yes. I think we got it. Let's play the renderer. Yay, we got it. Awesome. I was a little bit scared. I was like, what? That's why recording your process is so good. Like, you can always go back and be like, how did I mess this up? But having good memory also helps. It's not my case though, it's not my case. That's super cool. And now it's 2K texture.
What makes you happy? Me, a toilet with one color.
Yeah, you know, the simple things in life. Making a toilet in 3D. That's funny. Uh, no, it's just that it's a process that I've done over and over and over so many times that it really uh it's like, come on, dude, like how am I getting problems in a workflow that I do every single day? Like, come on. Like, I'm supposed to know this workflow very well. I don't like that shine on that mask right there. But it's okay. That's kind of cool. Uh, Let me just copy a material for this metal, which I have a very cool material somewhere in the other file, which was bathroom. These are all the props for the environment. Look at this crazy stuff. I need to organize them by room because it's getting too crazy. Burger, claw machine, bathroom sink. Let's open the painter file for this. You see, so I have the Maya painter, which I lost the little icon. Damn, I need to figure that out. So I want to copy the metal material for it, which is gonna make it look super cool. Let's go. Painter is a little heavy program sometimes. It takes some time to open, especially when you have two painters open. So this one is paused. Come on. Yeah, it's a little heavy program. Especially when you have all this stuff opened. So nice. We fixed the toilet. Ooh, it took me a little bit of time to realize. Oops, what's going on? Not responding. Okay. Come on. Right. It's gonna take a little bit. Where's the chat?
Break.
Oh no! I messed up. The image. Oops. The alerts should be on top of everything. Oops. Good thing I realized. Oops. Now it should be super cool. Let's see. Break.
Break.
Oh yeah. Alright. Now we got the scene going, okay?
Thanks for the stream. Good night.
Good night. Thank you so much for hanging out. Let's go here and copy the metal material right here.
Good night.
Oh, it's super laggy. I just probably need to stop this render. Oof, I think my computer is going to die. Let's try to make it easier on the computer. Let's close Unreal for now. Okay, let's copy the metal material. Oops. Come on, Painter, you can do it. You can do it. When it goes crazy like this, I like to go and visualize the size of the textures on a lower resolution. Oops, let's just make them 512 for now. Doesn't really matter. I want to copy a material just like that. Oh my god, Painter is crazy heavy. What else can we close? Yeah, not much. Oops. Are you gonna let me work on this? Nope. Come on, Painter. Come on. Okay. Can I make this window smaller? Nope.
I just learned that in Unreal if you press F1, F2, F3, F4, F5 while walking around in character it changes what it shows, unlit mode, the frame, lower resolution.
Yeah, that's super cool.
It's so nice.
That's super cool stuff. The shortcut. And there's also Alt P and this Alt other number, so you can change from wireframe to other stuff. So let's copy this metal material, which is super nice. Let's see. Oh Jesus, why is it so laggy? I cannot. This Painter is killing me. Let's go here. Oh Jesus, I cannot even move. Oh my god. Okay, let's go Make it 512. Okay. Okay, let's see. Now I can move. Nice. It took me a little bit of time. Let's copy all this and see if we can bring it over to the other painter file. Painter. I see why some people don't like to use Painter. Super heavy on the computer, like not so nice. Let's close Maya, even though Maya does not take that much. Let's close everything that I don't need right now. Okay, okay, we copied the material, so this Painter file I think I don't need. Let's go back to the toilet, and here when it says metal toilet, let's see, I want to just try to paste. Let's see if it lets me. Again, paste. Does it let me paste from one file to the other? Actually, I used to do this before. I pasted here, so it's copied, but it doesn't let me paste to the other one. Well, okay, if it doesn't let me, I will just try to see what I did in here. We have aluminum pure, then ambient occlusion mask, and then I think another dust occlusion, then the screws, and then this other layer. I would like to copy this for sure. Actually, there's another way to do this. Yeah, I think, yeah, there's a super smart way to do this. Just copy the material name, which is M metallic, and try to use this sync file to open the toilet inside the sync file. I think that's a better workflow. So yeah, let me try that. Oops. Yep, let me just close toilet. Let's just save toilet, it's okay. Oops. Yeah, let's just use one Painter file at the same time, it's too crazy. So to do that, I need to copy this M metallic material and paste it on the name of the toilet metallic material, and then import that file into this file, into that FPX file, into this substance file. That way I can use the same. I just need to come here to Hypershade, look for the metal material, which is this M metal toilet, and change it to M metallic. That way it will respect the name of the material, and just export selection, desktop, toilet FBX, smoothing groups. That way I can use this file and go like edit, project configuration, preserve, select mesh, toilet, preserve stroke on mesh. Maybe not this because it's a different mesh. So let's just go OK, and it should keep the materials in there for the metal and for the porcelain. So let's go play. Nice. So hopefully I just need to rebake this. Yeah, this is actually the correct way to do it. I messed up a little bit. Now just very carefully you need to go and save as, and don't save it on top of your sync. Just save it on top of the new Painter file you want to, which is toilet. Great. Now we just want to bake this properly, which is let's say Windows Reset UI, just to have the texture settings here. Let's go 4K and then just bake. Hopefully now everything will be super fine, materials are ready, and we are able to continue. Super good. Okay, nice bake, nice occlusion, curvature, world space normals. Yes. Now I have my beautiful metal material right there. Super cool. And I just want to add this little screw. Nice, beautiful. Looks. It took me some time to do to modify this material, so I don't wanna waste time doing it again. Moving sliders for something that I already made. So here,
Upper S, Oath.
super smooth. Yeah, let's put here, boom. So I
Super smooth.
imported this height mask, this image, black and white, grayscaled, and I wanna use it as height. So here I come and just make it small with Q. You show this thing with W. You move, E rotate, R scale, go scaled, and then you push it there a little bit, and then you go up, and you find a sweet spot for this, which is somewhere here. Oh, and I forgot to rotate this. Oh, crap. So yeah, that's kind of not the best placing in the world, but kind of gives a little illusion of a screw. Let's try to maybe make it like that. It's not perfect, but kind of gives a nice touch. Yes, and I would like to move this piece, but yeah, we have this super cool metal material. This tube will usually use a different material, which is a little bit like a metal fabric kind of thing, but it's okay.
The screw's texture is crazy.
Yeah, I love these screws. You can use the Substance Painter screws, which are super good, but they need so much resolution on the texture, on the UV shell. So, yep, really like this bathroom. Let's check these pieces. I think we got enough resolution there. This is super stylized. This actual piece is not how it's supposed to. But I'm not gonna spend 2 days on a toilet. I need to keep on going. So this is beautiful. Let's see. So let's go back to... okay, here, let's keep this opacity mask on top so we can merge these two layers with my little workflow who has opacity on each material, which we already have here. You can add it by going to unsupported by shader opacity, which is already added. So everything's good here. Let's just save and go Ctrl Shift E to export. And here we are going to use my template, which is Unreal Engine 5 packed with translucency, which you can see here. It has alpha layers on each of its layers. That will allow me to let's go to output directory, and I want to just put this on a new folder.
Okay, I will go to bed. Good night. I might come back though.
Good night, Briggs. Hopefully you can rest properly, and hopefully it's not so hot these days. Let's see. New folder. Let's export it. Yep. We have our textures. Let's save here. Stop rendering with this little stop sign. Let's go to toilet. I mean, this OBJ I don't need. Where's my new folder? Up right here. So we have our toilet textures. Nice. How do we merge these? So usually I just go and open the first one with Photoshop or any other program like GIMP that can merge images, and I add this up on top. So instead of these 6 images, we're gonna get only 3. So this is color. Let's call it base color, BC, just so we know, and then get the rest, drop it on top, make sure it aligns properly. Enter to push all the images in, and then no, I don't want to select the feather. No, yep, no. Come on, Photoshop. Yeah, just scale this up. And I want to go base color and base color. Control E to merge. Normal and normal. Control E to merge. occlusion roughness metallic with occlusion roughness metallic. So now I'm going to go Ctrl Alt S to save this texture on top of my ORM texture. Yep. It takes a little bit to save, and then it goes back to my normal texture, which is here. I already have them saved with name, so it's nice just to replace it, since I'm just replacing images. And this is the color map, which is going to go on top of the color map name. I actually need to change the names of the textures. Just replace this one. Nice. So inside Unreal, I want to just change those. That static mesh and that. Yeah, let's just stop loading the vault because it takes some time. Yep, open the Unreal file, which opens super quick. I'm very happy with that. And here, inside the Unreal file, let's just let it compile a little bit, okay? I just want to replace this toilet, okay? So let's go Ctrl B to browse, right click on toilet, and let's reimport. It lost the output directory, so let me just find it back in toilet FBX, which is okay. And it will tell me to reset the FBX since I added a metallic material. Reset. Okay, I lost the size of the toilet, but it's okay. I'm just gonna try to rescale it, which I needed to save the size of it. Oops, forgot about that. This happens because I didn't bake the proper scale and pivot on the on Maya. So just one way to get this going is modeling, X form, edit pivot, go bottom, and then you have the pivot on the bottom. That way you can drop your toilet to the floor with end key right there. That way it's gonna touch the floor. Nice. And then I just want to push this to the wall. Make sure that it touches just a little bit. It goes in maybe just a tiny bit. You can change the pivot size in Unreal by going to Alt brackets to make it a little bigger. Here. Yep, you can just push it a little bit. If that doesn't work, you can go Shift drag and it will drag with the camera, which also kinda doesn't help much. So I think 1 pixel to the left. Let's do it. It doesn't wanna move it. Okay, I think that's good. Yeah. Not really satisfied. Like that. Okay, let's see. Oof. I see the problem. I want the tube to be touching, but also touching this part. Okay, I think I need to go back to Maya and change that a little bit. But for now, let's just go and change the materials, which is get these new textures to be reimported. And it says that it lost the directory, the output directory, because I did change the placement. So let's just go and re-click these, find these textures again, which is gonna be on toilet. And that way we get the right textures on our toilet. Nice. Now one last thing I want to do is to is Painter open? Yeah, this really lags. Unreal and on Painter they don't get together because they both use GPU, so it's not so good to have them opened. So the size, I think, might be too big. Maybe, I don't know. Is the size too big? Maybe it's okay. It's kind of okay. Is it on the center? Yeah, it's okay for now. So yep, we have this texture. Nice. You can zoom in with C from cow and zoom out with C from the last letter in the alphabet. So that's super cool camera touch right there. You can go like whoop and it won't intersect. Because if I just scroll in, it goes like whoop. But if I go C, it stucks, gets stopped by the object. Okay, so that's very nice. Just one little touch that I want to make to this toilet before I continue with something else is going back to Maya, and let's see if I can change this without modifying the texture, which is going to be okay. Yeah, let's think about it. Let's get this, and I want to make a fake wall just to see where is this going to touch in Unreal Engine, which is gonna touch maybe here. Let's see, maybe here. Okay, and then no, it's gonna be more. Let's just move this pivot a little bit so I can control it actually from here. Yep, I wanna put it right there against the wall. That way I want to actually get this piece. It's okay, let's just go mesh, separate, and select this, deselect that, and then I want to just move it, center pivot here, and I want to just move it a little bit like this. Okay, I think that's better. Also another thing I forgot about, this thing, just to give it a little twist to make it feel more natural, I want to go and do it like this, or like this, maybe like that. That'll look nice, just a little bit more natural, more believable. Yep, let's just go save the name, SM Toilet, and mesh combine, and then center pivot, delete history, freeze transformations, save the toilet, and here I haven't baked it, so I have saved the scaled and the location, but not the pivot. But it's okay. It's okay. I know a trick to bring it back to the same position. Here I just want to export selection to toilet, and now in Unreal I want to reimport toilet. Before I reimport, I want to copy this location and I want to reimport the toilet. Nice. And then I want to edit pivot bottom. Okay, and then I want to paste. There you go. Oops, I don't want this. Okay. Nice. It touches nicely. It looks like I want. It touches the wall. Actually, let's just move it 1 pixel. There you go. Yes, looks cool. Looks cool. Does it go inside the wall? Not much. Nice. Nice. Pretty happy with this. Once we are happy with the scale of the bathroom, we can go to modeling, Xform. Yep, Xform, and we can go bake transform. In this bake transform, we can bake the rotation and the scale. Which rotation I don't really want to bake, but yeah, let's bake everything. And then I realized that on the content browser it's facing the other way, so I actually want to rotate this on the other side and bake only, do not bake scale but bake rotation, applied to all levels of detail. Okay, that way I see it beautifully here in the content browser, and here I can simply go and place it. to the right place on any of these things. Yeah, I think 180 is okay. Okay, nice. Nice. And then I just want to save. And here we have two materials, which I can basically set the same material for the whole object. Let's see if here we have two materials, but I can just put one material for the whole object since the maps are baked into one only image to save space in textures. Nice. Pretty happy with this. Okay, it has collisions. And yep, we got the toilet, we got the sink, which is the most important part of the bathroom. Alright. Do I have problems? Let's see. I see something weird. Nope. From the distance I get to see the UV seam and then it gets away. Okay, that's something weird. It's okay. It's okay. Sometimes you get little things like that, but it's okay. That little line right there. It's okay. I don't remember having a UV seam there though. It's okay. Yep. I want different tiles for the floor, and I want tiles on the walls. I want a nice trash can. I need a nice kind of towel. I need a rug. I need a little plant. I need a lamp, and I need a mirror. I need a poster on the wall with a nice frame. I need an extractor, maybe here, and that's it. And a little restroom kind of sign. Yep, and that's gonna make it feel like super cool. Some soap. I need some soap, some vintage soap, right there, and it will look like a real bathroom for the diner. I want to change those curtains. I really want to work on them. Okay, let's go. The paper, newspaper, and the this umbrella. No, that umbrella didn't came out nice. I need to work on it. Okay, here. Yeah, I think that's it. That's it. Very, very happy. Standing on the toilet. Okay. Yep. Pretty cool. I see a little bug right there. Oh, that line right there. Is that a UV seam? Oh, I think I know why that happens. That happens because of the texture dilatation. I think that happens because I exported with dilatation 1 pixel. Here I need to do pixel 2, and that will get rid of that line. That's the thing. This dilatation means how many pixels the texture gets out from the UV shell. So that's the thing. I'm getting that issue because I went to dilatation 1. I don't want to do like too much dilatation because my UVs are too packed, but yeah, I need to keep this on 2. I will try to fix that later. For now, I'm pretty happy with the results, which that's why dilatation is an important setting. Good that I know that as the problem. Nice. Oops, let's make this smaller. Okay, nice. Okay, let's keep on planning. What should I add to this? I want to add some nice vintage kind of thing here to hold the paper. Trash can, some nice vintage trash can, some nice kind of thing on the wall. Actually, the wall thing, I kind of want to maybe add something like this, but I want something related to music, something that like a little vinyl thing, little disc on the wall and something like that. That'll be cool. I've seen many diners with that stuff, so I kind of want to add some of that with a nice frame, like 3D model frame, not like this frame which is fake. It's an image of a frame. Kind of looks good from far away. uh, but yeah, adding some frames to these things in 3D will really pop them out, give them proper shading and stuff. But it's okay, it's okay. Let's go. Um, yep, time to continue with something else. Nice, nice. The bathroom is starting to take starting to look nice, little by little. The extractor, I do need the extractor, which I will reuse like here as well, and I'm going to reuse it on the kitchen as well. So I need extractors. Those vintage, like very circular extractors will look amazing. This umbrella holder, I'm so proud of that prop. It really took me some serious effort to make, but it was fun. It was fun. Okay. Super cool. Yeah. All right. I think that it's time to yeah, do something else. Let's see, what should we continue with? Oh, this line right there. No. Well, that's how it is. You need to just like reiterate until it looks amazing. Hey, let's actually add some tiling on the floors. That's something not that hard to do, and it will add a lot of effect. Okay, very happy with the toilet. Let's close it. This file is just the position of my camera. I don't really need this. Maya swatches, not really need this. Just more reference. Okay, what else we got here? New, I don't need these textures now. Let's go delete. Okay. So for the bathroom, I want some tiles. I want some tiles for the bathroom. Some very cool tiles on the floor and tiles on the sides. How can I do this? The proper way to do this, like the actual proper way to do this, will be actually using the same tiles I have, but modifying them with the material attributes inside Unreal, which will take me some time to research and actually implement properly, using these tiles, which are beautiful, and changing the colors and actually making a new texture from this image using the material editor. That's the proper actually way. Oh my god, this... no. I need to solve that problem, which has to do with this lamp. And actually my environment needs to be on top of this grid, not underneath this grid. So that's another problem. That's funny. It's okay, I'm gonna, once I get all the pieces properly modeled in, all these actual building pieces properly modeled in Maya and modular, make them modular, I will rebuild the environment on the right level and push every prop up. So basically everything will go up to the right level inside Unreal, which is the grid level. Okay. What do we have here? This is the post-processing. Okay. Nice. Really like how the sun is behind the clouds and stuff. Okay, let's see what else we got. Yeah, the tiling. Let's see. Let's see what can we find. I like some tiling, which this is not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for something more This is super cool stuff, but it's too detailed. I want like just simple. I don't know, like if I should use this. I haven't seen any diners with like so much detail on their tiles, which yeah, it's gonna be too noisy. I don't want this to my environment to be too noisy. Yep. Yeah. I think I need to actually get into the real deal, which is just trying to use this one. Let's see, white tiles. Okay, we have the tile textures here. Okay, let's see what can we do. Okay, this is like not a trim sheet per se, but yeah, not really. So to do this, we can actually just get a plane. Alright, so we get a plane right here, and then let's see, I just wanna get it somewhere here. How big the tiling should be. Do we have an image? Yep, it goes a little bit more than the toilet. So let's go to model, edit pivot, and here I want to get these vertices and I want to push them up a little bit more, about that size. Let's get these, push them in a little bit. Cool. Now the UVs are stretched, are super stretched, and also these 2 points I kind of want to make them go in a little bit. Cool. So to fix the UVs, I usually go to UVs, project UVs. We can use plane or box. Usually I go box and keep proportional dimensions, reset, and it gives me nice squares everywhere. Cool. When it comes to pivot, I would like to have it in the center or the bottom, which is here, but actually I would like to have it on this side, which is one of these options right there. Okay, nice. That way I can just copy and paste and move to the other side, and here I can just go and move here. Oops, I need to actually just come here and go transform X, transform C, oops, Y, yeah, transform Y. Usually get the last option all the time, right here. So I just push it there. Okay, now we don't want to modify this instance, right? So we just go on Control B, find the asset, and we go Control D to duplicate, and here we change JIT. So now I can actually modify the thing by going to Model, Poly Edit, getting these vertices right there and pushing them in a little bit. Oops, right there. Okay, cool, nice. And then we have UV stretching, which is super easy to fix. Project UVs, box, proportional, reset. Good, nice. Let's get some more tiling, which is here. Control C, Control V, just move, and then just do the same trick, which is transform Y, oops, X is good, yeah, right there. Right there. Okay, and now let's do the same trick, which is browse, duplicate, change the instance so we don't modify it, model, poly edit, move the thing in there. Cool. And then again UVs, project UVs, reset dimensions, keep them proportional, box UV. Nice. Okay, and we need just a little tiny piece. So here we're gonna close the door. Tuk. And we're going to do the same, which is just moving this thing over here. Nice. And we're gonna go Control B, Control D, and change this instance. And we're gonna go to model, poly edit, get the vertices, push them in a little bit, zoop, something like that. Oops. And then I want to do the UVs, project UVs, reset them with box and proportional dimensions, and we have this nice thing. Here I want to just duplicate this and it should match properly, but I want to flip, which is right click transform C, no, oops, which is transform Y. There you go. Okay, just push it in a little bit. There you go. Cool. Now we have our tiling. Yes, now it's looking much nicer. And I also want to change the floor tiling. Maybe I can keep it the same, but maybe I can give it more detail and change it, which will be nice. Let's go and find that tiling again, which is here, right there. Okay, let's see. So here I want to give it another tiling, which is not what we want. Okay, let's just check some reference. Super big tiling. It's very big, yeah. It's a super big tile. Super big tiles. We have a little border here. And let's see. And we have another border on the floor, which is not metallic, but it's a tile border. That would be a nice touch. But the question is, can I change the color of this texture? So let's just copy it and let's, oh, this is the ambient occlusion. Nope, we want to get the color. Okay, now I want to change the color of this texture by going to hue. Can I change hue? Not really. Can I change the brightness and hue? Nope, it doesn't let me do that. So I think it's a Photoshop job. Let's just go into Photoshop a little bit and see what can we do. I have my tiles, tileable metal, Dynel tileable textures. Ooh. Okay. Counter? Maybe it's on the counter. Ceiling. Counter? Square tiles. Nice. We found them. Okay, square tiles black. Square tiles white. Yes. Let's open the color with Photoshop and see what can we do with this. Super sweet. Here I want to just add a new layer, which is going to be probably the same green that I've been using. So yep, which is around this green. Just get it there. Poof. Nice. And then I would like to go and multiply it. Just multiply. Oh, beautiful. Yes. As easy as that. I have this texture going. And you know what? Let's just try it out. Let's just send this around here. create a material, and I would like to give it all these maps, which is ambient occlusion, normal, roughness. And right here I would like to just get all this together, which is ambient occlusion to ambient occlusion, normal to normal, and roughness to roughness. Beautiful. Hey, 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 what is this? That's super cool. We got some tiling. Oh, she. Kitty, kitty. What's up, kitty? Yay. Kitty, kitty. Okay, cool. The kitty's going. What's up, kitty, kitty? Okay, let's see what we got in here. Let's try to fix a little bit this style, because I don't like how it's going. Let's go to X transform, which is UV project UVs, transform UVs, which is here, and I just want to move the thing and make it feel like it actually ends on where it's supposed to end. Just a tiny bit. Okay, and try to fake this somewhere like this. Coi! I mean, Leuco, that's the name of the cat. Okay, and here, oh, it ends perfectly on the edge. It ends perfect. No, it doesn't end perfectly on the edge. So I think we need some scaling, but that looks much nicer. Much nicer. As well as here, I want to go and transform UVs, and then just go a little bit like this. Find that super sweet spot where it ends. That's super cool. Here, transform UVs and find that super sweet spot. Is it there? Nope. Is it there? Yay. That's super cool. We have some problems with these styles, but it's part of the fun. Really like this. Really like this. It doesn't end up exactly where I would like to. Yeah, that little cut right there doesn't. This one ends super nice actually. Oh, what? I see the problem. I need to actually go B and D and change the instance, and now that I changed the instance, change it here and go transform UVs and actually go and look this up. Just try to Put it in the right place. Accept. Looks kinda cool, looks kinda cool. Everything looks nice. We have this little piece right here, which I'm not a big fan of and stuff, but oh yeah, just those tiles on the sides just really, really help to sell the idea. Now, the tiling on the floor will be so cool to actually get going. And actually I can extrude these walls so they can actually have a little bit of a actually like so they can look like a tile. Actually, that'll be a super cool effect. Wow, just this effect, just that effect, I really like it actually. Really like it. I don't like the metal on the floor edges actually, just to be very sincere. I don't like that. We can maybe change that stuff, but it's coming together. Coming together. All right. Yep. Yeah, I think it's time to extrude these and make them a little bit thicker, and that will give us that beautiful thing in there to like actually give the effect of the tiling. But I really like it. Like now with just these tiles, really feels more like a bathroom. And I kind of want to change the. Oh, rain is coming, and it's coming hard. Oh no, it's gonna sound on the mic. Alright. But yeah, guys, I think I'm gonna take a little break. I'm gonna go have some tea with honey and continue in a little bit. Wow, just these little props just are adding so much to the environment. Wow, super cool. Yeah, these windows, the window frames and all these things, I need to work on them for sure. Alright, yep, super happy with this. I will continue a little bit later. Thank you so much for watching.